All right, let's take a look at this kitchen garden we got here. It is springtime. Most of the cold weather is done past, so now it's time for cleanup and getting ready to go. So this is what we got here. We've got 2 raised beds. We've got a worm bin, compost bin for kitchen scraps. This pipe right here, I'll talk about. It's going to go here. These are plotters for seeds for trees. Got some pawpaws going in here. I'm going to fill these up some more. And then this tank that they're sitting in, that keeps the moisture in the bottom. Obviously, you can see that it's full of water, right? What this is, one, it's kind of a tannin. It's leaching off of that. It's also breaking down with microorganisms so that we can use it to water the garden, right? Stacking functions, using it for multiple purposes one time. This is where our greenhouse is going to go, right here. I need to get another pile of gravel, level it out, and then we'll build up the sides, put the greenhouse on top. So this will be its own little ecosystem right here, okay? Now, to kind of explain it a little bit better, is the sun, the summer comes from right there, and it rises, and it comes up like this, and sets right down over there. Okay, now these big trees, these locusts, these aren't locusts, these are poplars. They're going to shade this area during the day, and then it's get full afternoon sun over here, right? And so by putting the greenhouse right there, it'll catch and absorb and hold that heat, that energy in it. We also have to keep in mind airflow, right? Keep airflow going through there. So that'll be part of that design. It'll be a separate video on exactly how I put that together and design it all out. But I just want to kind of show what our little kitchen garden looks like, okay? Now, that water tank will go inside of the greenhouse so it can water the plants there. It'll be hooked up to rain catchment off of the roof of it, but let's not worry about that right now. This bucket of what looks like absolutely gross stuff, oily, nasty, whatever, is actually fermented plant juice. So I took all the plants and weeds that were growing in here before wintertime, threw in this bucket, weighted it down, and then we'll use this as an inoculant. Look at all them bubbles. That's yeast, natural yeast brewing, and cooking this off. I don't know if cooking is the right word, right? But these are all covers here. Now this is grass, straw, whatever. Okay, we need to pull it out of here. Let's look in here at what we've got. See all these strings? Look, we got earthworms in here. That's pretty cool. And what the thing about straw is that it is a it's got a seed, right? So that's why it's got that carbon base to it. We'll just take this right here, we'll throw it in that bucket. Take this also, throw it in that bucket. We'll just let it do its thing, break down. That's another class for another day. Just throw that stuff in there and let it ferment down. So anyways, straw as a ground cover has seeds in it, so it's going to grow up. It's going to pop this grass right here. So what I think I'm going to end up doing is I'm going to, when I'm ready, I'm going to pull all this straw off of here and compost it, both sides, and then put a layer of compost in there, and then cover it with these wood chips that I got sitting right over there. And then that'll help break down and keep it covered up. But let's just dig down in here a little bit. So this has been going, fermenting. Look at all that. Oh, we got some plastic in there. That's cool. Let's get rid of that. Right. But we got worms that have worked their way up from the bottom up in here. Look, you got some centipede, millipede looking things. You got some mill bugs in there. Those are super good for gardens. So we've got just absolute amazing life working its way in here. I've got biochar in this bed as well. See, there's the straw from last year. That's where that's at. Let's see if we can't dig down some more and really take a look at this. All right, look at this stuff here. All right, I'm not positive, but I'm pretty sure that's mycelium. So we got mycelium coming in here. We got cardboard that we put in here in the last few years, but look how loose and deep this goes. This is third year we've been working on this. This is all compost that we've done here, and it just keeps going down, breaking in, doing really good stuff, right? So we'll keep it covered, keep that sun from oxidizing it all up. We'll come out here, clean all this up, throw that in there, then get it broke down and cover it with wood chips. We'll call it good there. And then this, what we'll do is during the summertime as well, is we'll run this shade cloth over the top of this trellis, and so that afternoon sun isn't beating down on these plants. It'll still get light, it'll still get air, it'll still get moisture, right? Because this little off gas, it'll heat up in the morning, and that dew will get caught on here, and you come out, give it a shake, and all that dew and all that moisture that's collected on that shade cloth is going to drop down here and keep it on site. So that's how we have it designed up. What else can I say about these? Oh, when we built them, there's a box, right? We just built them out of pallets, as you can see, and then we took logs, sticks, branches, things that had fallen down, and we put a good layer of that on the bottom, and then we just layered it with cardboard, newspaper, straw, compost, stuff out of the chicken coop and the sheep bin, and we've just been layering it up. And so it's built up, and then it breaks down, and as you can see, it settles. It'll be mounded up to about here once we get the beds going this year, and then that'll all break down too. And we'll add some mycelium. There's stinkhorn mushrooms that grow up around the base of this, which they smell bad, but they're pretty cool as well. So that's about it, guys. Like I said, we'll get this stuff pushed down in there, and here's the weight. We'll just let it keep breaking down. The natural sugars and yeast mixed together, and that makes an absolutely amazing inoculant water. And you can take that and mix it with water, a cup of it with like a gallon of water, to dilute it down a little bit, and then spray that. And that's just adding that natural, those good things back into it, right? So that's how we do our little kitchen permaculture garden, where we're using all the resources we can to keeping the energy on site and where it needs to be. If you're interested in learning, if you're interested in more videos like this, go ahead and click the link below on the school page. Go to Permaculture Solutions, sign up, it's free, and learn how you can use permaculture to design edible landscapes, systems to better people and better the earth. All right, keep them problems coming, because problems are solutions, and that's what we're here to solve. All right, y'all, stay tuned.